Yes, we can. We should, are we?
Oh, yeah. First of all, it's already recording. I want to apologize for not being available yesterday. I struggled with my health. I was healthy until 10 a.m. that I had to be rushed to the hospital, and I was on drugs that I was literally sleeping the whole day. I was injected with so much morphine that all I was doing was sleeping. So that was why yesterday class couldn't hold. I'm much better than yesterday, but yes, I'm not there yet. So thank you for your concern. Thank you for checking up on me. I really do appreciate it. So last week, um, we treated a lot of things, and I have to give it to some people. I think I was in my Friday's class, there was a small error. I didn't really go through the questions I asked, so a lot of you got it right. I'm talking about Golden and who else again? I think was it Mustafa. I think a lot of you got it right because when I went through the questions, I found out that yes, all the questions were doable, but the my answers expectations were not the same with what I finally got when I actually took it out myself. So yeah, good work to everybody. We have after this week, next week is the last class, or next week after next week we're done with SQL. We'll have the following week we'll write an exam and we'll begin Power BI immediately. So third week of November we should be writing our exams. Then fourth week of November we should begin Power BI, and Power BI will only take 3 weeks and we'll be done with your course. Then I think I'll speak to Daniel how we can have like a final exam that treats Excel, SQL, and Power BI for you guys. But by this time next week, we should be done. And during the week of the following week, you have your exams. Then you should be able to submit by the weekend. Then we'll begin Power BI. So yes, today, last week we spoke about so many things, conditional statements, where clause, and or we spoke about in between and some others. So today we'll be talking about wildcards. Wildcards are like uh, a special way of extracting data from a data set, right? Let's say, whenever we do this, if you can look at my screen, let's use the Maven fuzzy factory, right? Let's show tables, right? Let's use customers table. So select star from customers. I want to see all the rows and columns customer. So this star here is a wildcard. What the star does that it selects the whole table and brings it to us. So when I talk about wildcard, I'm talking about a special character keyword. It's a special character that gives you access to similar pattern or matching pattern of records. A special character that helps give us similar pattern or matching pattern of record. For example, if I want to extract, for example, if I want to extract everybody's name that starts with MA or CA, I can use what we call wildcard to extract that. Good evening, Martha. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're just starting. We're talking about wildcards. And I said, we're just starting. And I said today's class will be about wildcards. And we'll be talking about is null, is not null, like or not like. And I'll show you how to import a table into your um your MySQL. So as I was saying earlier on, I say wildcards are special characters, right, that are used in extracting matching records in a data set. So for example, the first wildcard we'll be talking about is this star here, select star, right? I believe if you want my screen to be bigger, how did I make that bigger the other day? So let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try this display. Let me do this. Let me do this. 125, if this works. Good. So, um, so my wildcard in this context is this star. So for example, these are my wildcards. We have star as a wildcard. we have underscore as a wildcard, and we have percentage sign as a wildcard, right? So the first wildcard is treating is star. So what star does, star extracts the whole table from us. I believe we know this wildcard. What it does is extract the whole table. If I say select star from customers, it extracts the whole table for us so that we can see everything, right? That's the first wildcard. I think we'll be using this one. This one is quite straightforward. Now, the next one is underscore. Now, what this underscore does, it selects underscore, it selects the records based on the number of underscore written, right? Let me show you. Let me use another table now. Let me use the other table. Let me say select star from order. Should be others, right? No. Let me see. Let me show tables. Let me use another table. Let me use product tables. Okay, products. Let me use. No, I don't use product table. I want something that has matching. Uh, let me try weekend. Let me use the weekend. Use weekend. Show tables. Select star from weekend. Name of our table is weekend. Good. This is lovely. This is lovely, right? So now let's say I want to select all alphabets. Let me show you. So select tribe. I'm selecting the column tribe from weekend table where tribe like one, two. So this is it here. When I say select tribe, I'm selecting this column from weekend where tribe like HAU, 1 dash 2 dash. So this dash simply tells you the number of alphabets in that particular word you are looking for, that you are the number of alphabets you want to extract from that particular word. So let's say we have Hausa. Hausa is a 5-letter word, right? Hausa is a 5-letter word, but we've written only 3-letter word here. So we're looking for all the text in the tribe column that begins with HAU, then 2 underscore, right? HAU, then 2 underscore. So what it does is to extract the whole of this. Let me try Peter. Let's see if we can. Let's use T name. Maybe you have a better understanding. With T name, like P. Okay, good. Let me use Peter. Let's say like P 1, 2, 3, 4. So any alphabet under the name column that starts with P and has 4 letters after it, because this underscore is 4. Let me put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 underscore here. So after the P, you want 4 letters to be extracted. What it does is it will extract those that has 4 letters. But you know, Paul has 3 letters after P. So if I take one underscore out of it and I say select, it will bring out Paul. So the number of underscore, what it does that the number of underscore that you've put brings out the number of alphabets you want to have under P. So if you have a column that has Pious, that has Benga, you know what? Let me update this column so that the example will be more clear. So let me say update weekend. No, that means updates inserts into weekend brackets. Let me say iOS code. I will have null, null, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, null, null. This is 5, null. Values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this works. That's it. Right, let me see this. This is it. Column count doesn't match value count. Okay, column count doesn't match value count. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. So this should work. Good. So if I take this down, if I take this up. So we have Paul here, we have Pius here. So if when I say select T underscore name, right? From where? From our weekend table, right? Where T underscore name, like, you see, this time is like open bracket P 1, 2, 3. So what I'm doing is that I say select the name column from weekend table. So I only want the name column where the T underscore name, that means the name I'm looking for, like P, it should start with P, then the number of underscore I put there will tell me the number of alphabet after the P I wanted to extract. In this case, I have 3 underscore, right? So any name that starts with P and have 3 letters after the P, that is what to extract. And look at it here. It extracted Paul and Pius. Why? After this P here, we have 3 letters, and that is why we use this 3 underscore. If I add one more underscore, it will extract Peter. Yeah, because I have P, after this P, I have 4 underscore. So if you look at it, I have P, after P, I have 4 letters. So the underscore represents the number of letters after an alphabet I want to extract from that table. That's why I'll call it wildcard. Is it clear or should I take it again? Nefisa, is it clear or should I take it again? Okay, great. Who is, are we together? Hello, guys, are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next wildcard is the percentage sign. The percentage sign, what it does is that it extracts every single word after the P. Most of the time, we use the percentage sign and the underscore. We rarely use the underscore. So the percentage sign, what it does is that it pulls out every record that you have after an alphabet, right? Every record you have after an alphabet, that's what it does. So if I do this, it extracts all the names with P. If I put A here, it it extracts all the names starting with A. If I put um if I put it here, what it simply means is that give me all the names that has A at the middle. All the names that has A at the middle. By the time I extract, look at it. We have Adam with A at the middle. We have Mary with A at the middle. We have Paul with A at the middle. So this percentage sign represents any alphabet. Give me all the names that start with any alphabet that has A at the middle and ends with any alphabet. So that's what it does. So it extracts um, matching records depending on where you place the wildcard. So if you place the wildcard at the beginning here, it will give you all the records. Are you guys with me? So the percentage symbol helps you extract matching records from a column. Now, it depends on where you are placing it. If you're placing it at the beginning of any alphabet, what it does is to extract all the alphabet before that alphabet you're searching for. If you notice, I'm using the like clause here, like percentage A. That means any word that has A at the middle, extract it. If I take it at the end here, any word that has A after A, give it to me. So, for example, the percentage symbol is any word after A. So any word that has A in it, and give me all the alphabet that has all the alphabet after the A. That is what it does. So we can combine these two together, right? And do the one word, only one alphabet from the names. The only I want only one alphabet from the name. Then the next one should be A. Then any other word should follow. So what it extracted the first alphabet, which is this underscore here. Then the next one is A, which is what we have here. Then any other word. If I pick it to underscore, I don't know if we have any word like that. So we have Adam. So because we have two underscore, this first A goes for the first underscore, the D goes for the second underscore, then the A and any other word that comes after it. So those are how the matching records. That's what we have matching records. So the like and not like. So when you say like, you want it to get anything like it. If I say not like, it's just the opposite. Give me everything that is not like. It's just the opposite. By the time I extract this, it gives me the opposite of it. So whenever you are searching for anything and you use the like clause, you're telling, okay, give me everything that is like this. But okay, if you don't want to give me everything like this, it's the opposite of it. Okay, give me everything that is not like this. That is what you to extract. So by the time I do not like here, what it does, it extracts everything that doesn't have P and four letters. It could have P and three letters because there are four underscores here, right? There are four underscores here. So by the time so when I say not like, I say give me everything that starts with P with with less than four underscore, or with less than four alphabets after the P. So that's what it does. So any word that is not similar to this, that even though it has P, it's less than four alphabet after the P. That is what I want to extract. So that's all about matching records. If it's not clear, please let me know. Great. So we have the null and not null. That's what we're taking next. The null and not null is simple. It's just to extract columns and rows that have null. So how we do this? Select star from weekend, right? Where, let's say t underscore name is not null. That means give me all the column that we don't have null. See, it will bring out all the column that doesn't have null. If I say, let me choose age now. Age, if you notice, age has null here. 1, 2, 3. I say select star from weekend where the age column is not null. So give me all the record that is not null. Can you see? It extracted only records that is not null. If I say give me all record that is null, what it does, all record it is null. What it does, it gives you all the record where the age is null. So it's just simple. It's just for you to be able to filter
Sorry,
columns that. Go ahead. Let me start. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening. What's the challenge? Oh,
no,
it's
I'm
your
not seeing your
network.
screen.
Let me know if it's back. If your network is back.
No, it is not. Oh. Okay, yes, I can see it now. Where it is now? Okay.
So where the age column is null, it's only extract where the age column is null and bring it where the age column is not null. So you don't want to see where the age column is not null. So it extracts all the record that is not null. So it's as simple as that. Now this one is very simple and direct. You want to see all the records that the age column has null. You want to see all the record that the age column is not null. The key thing is knowing that is not null and is null. Those are the major clause. It's just like having like and not like. That's how you use them. Okay. Then the last but not the least thing I want to show you guys today, because today is a very simple class, is how to import a table into your data, into your MySQL. So yeah, on a normal day, you will not be building tables, right? You'll not be importing table, you'll not be creating tables, you'll be importing tables into your MySQL that you'll be working with. So for example, when I send you a data set, I say do this in MySQL. Instead of you creating the table and imputing all the record manually, all you do is you just watch this. You right click on this table. Now you choose the database you want. Right? You choose the database you want the tables to come in. Most of the time is the database you're working with. You just right click. When you right click, you say table import wizard. You click on it. Now, this table import wizard creates this dialog box which asks you where is the table you want to import. You can browse anywhere on your desktop. I think I have one in my downloads. I have one in Firefox. I have one in Archive. No, this is not the one I want to use. Mobile behavior. I'll select it. It has to be a CSV file. When you select it, it comes here, and the next thing you click on next. You click on next. Here is where you can change your data type before importing it in. You can change your data type from here, and you'll be able to make all the necessary correction. Like age here, I'm not doing anything. Everything is perfect here. I'll say next. I'll say next. I'll give it some time, right, for it to import the data. It usually doesn't take long. In a short while, it will import all your data is finished, and I'll say next. And say 700 records has been imported, and I'll say finish. Immediately I do that, I'll just refresh. And when I refresh, the table I brought in, the table I brought in, uh, look at the table I brought in here, right? I'll just copy the name, copy the short name, and that is it. So all I'll just say select star from the table I just imported. I'll just paste the name, Control V, semicolon, boom, and this is it. So I already have my data set in here. So I no more need to start creating tables. I no more need to do anything. I just select my data set that has been given to me, and I'll just import it directly into my SQL. So gone are the days of you creating tables. You are now in the big league. You are now big boys and big girls in as an analyst. You start importing tables. So let me import another table. So I'll come to this table under the database I'm working on. I'll right click again, table import wizard. I will browse the table where it has been kept. I'll browse where I want it. I want to import the salary table. I select it. I say next. I say next. I'll say next. And I'll say next. And I'll wait for it to import. Uh, it depends on how large it is. Sometimes it takes a short period of time. Sometimes it takes quite a while. But it's not supposed to take so long. Now, just like Excel, MySQL begins to lag a little bit when the data set is, I think, above 10 million, or I think so. That begins to lag. I'm not so sure. And it becomes difficult to work with. That is when you now migrate to Python. So for every tool you use, they have their limitations. For every tool you use, you have their limitations. By the time you start working with Python, it has almost no limitation because it can import massive row, it can do massive transformation. And as you go higher, those of you that are further, you start learning about distributed computing, right? Where you can start orchestrating some programs to be doing different tasks for you, but that is, into the future. But usually good. Hopefully it will be done soon. It will import these records. Uh, and when it imports these records into my SQL workbench, you'll be able to use it. So yeah, that's how it is. So in your exam that is coming up sometime upper week or next week, I might tell you to create a table, but most of the time I'll just say import this table and do XYZ on it. That's what I want you to do. So this is taking quite a while. So let's put this aside. Can we use this? We cannot use this because this is still in the works. See, it's already trying to slow down my system. Okay, this is taking quite a while. Let's just end this progress. Yes, do you want to import? Yes, I'll stop it. Yeah. Close. If I say refresh, you see the salary table is already here, but because I didn't import it completely, not all the data sets will come in. Wow. Where was I? Use weekend, right? So the data set is here, but kindly note that I canceled the import routine, so not all the data set will come in, but some of it came in. So I say select star from, let me just copy the name instead of me typing it. I just right click, copy to clipboard, copy long name. I come here, I paste it, and I put my semicolon, and this is it here. This is your data set here. So try this out and go through the video, try this out, and I will share your assignment in the in the Discord page. Are we clear on this?
Yes, we are clear.
Okay, I'll share the video, then I'll give you an assignment, then reach out to me during the week if you have any challenge. Today was meant to be a very short class because of my health, but it's all good. By next week, we'll round up this class and we're good to go. We'll meet next week, Friday, for the classwork revision, and Saturday and Sunday we'll use it to wrap up the class and we're done for the year. Then we'll go into Power BI. So start preparing for your exam. From you'll be having your exam upper week, so you can start preparing for it. So if there are any question, I'd like to call it an evening.
No, there is no question. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Yes, sure, sir.
All right. Thank you.